To me, when you come to New Orleans, the entire dining experience is different. It's not just that the food's different; it's that everything is different, including your relationship to the server. And Margo, you shared a fun story with us before. Why don't you tell us what happened to you?
Absolutely. I was dining out with a girlfriend recently, and at the end of the meal, the waitress came up and asked how our experience was, and she said, "I hope you don't mind. I noticed that by the end of the meal, your whole demeanor changed." And yeah, in the beginning of the meal,
deep.
y'all, yeah, she was like, in the beginning of the meal, y'all looked so light and comfortable, and having fun, and then you got into this intense conversation, and I was like, well, yeah, that to me is a great night out with a person, because it was interesting and fun, and she, I wasn't weirded out that she noticed it, and I was really appreciative. And then she said, well, thank you for allowing me to facilitate a great meal. Yeah,
What a crazy line!
Yeah.
I love that. Would not happen in other places.
Absolutely not. It was a great night. The food was fantastic, and the whole experience.
And you didn't
was
mind a bit,
elevated.
right? I mean, you
No.
were. I mean, that was obviously that's bizarre, but you really enjoyed it. I mean,
Yes,
it was like it added to the meal.
I see why, what joy you can get from being a
Right.
server, and because I always get joy as being a diner, so
Right.
it was nice to see that.
I mean, to me, our whole reason for having this show is because we believe there's something special about New Orleans, and it's about relationship, and the relationship is what makes the food better, because they care more about the customers. And this is another example, and the servers too. So I guess, if we were going to get a proverb out of this, sort of like a to-do list thing, it would be, don't stop the server when they start talking. Let them do it. Accept it. And sometimes they're going to have a bad conversation. You're not going to like their personality. Like, you can occasionally, very rarely, get a bad meal here. Maybe you'll get a bad conversation, but generally it's going to enrich your meal to let the server just go. And I'm so glad we live in a city where they're invited to do that. I mean, she's not going to get in trouble at work for doing that.
Absolutely. It elevated the whole experience. It was wonderful.
Nice. Well, thanks for sharing.
Sure, my pleasure.